Okay, so before I begin, I just want to let you know that this is not a review for the game, but for how the game communicates with the PS5. So I will be reviewing such features listed in the title and not how good the game is. If you want to see a review for the game, there's a lot of videos for that on YouTube. So with that being said, this is Eamon, and I'm about to tell you all about the PS5 experience for WRC 9. Starting off with the visuals, the game looked good, but it's nothing impressive. Sometimes it looked like a PS3 game, sometimes it looked like a PS4 game, but never really a PS5 game from a graphical standpoint. However, it does run at 60 FPS, which is PS5, and it got a 120 FPS mode if you have the display that support that. Also, from a certain distance away, you can see props like trees and rocks kind of render as you drive, which isn't so next gen, but the overall scenery in the game look good. And there's also a fairly average camera mode if you want to take screenshots of the scenery or of your car if you're into that. Overall, good graphics, not great, not amazing, not mind-blowing, but it does get the job done, especially that it runs at a constant 60 frames. The activity cards feature is also used in this game. You get about 5 to 6 cards depending on what you've been playing. They change order between career challenges, online multiplayer, card to auto invite a friend that you've recently played with. They still show you the intro of the game title, which I dislike. I think the point of an activity card is to jump right into the game and not show me who made the game and who worked on it and everything. I did a test loading up the game and it came out to about 9 to 10 second difference, which is good, but it could have been better if it jumps right into the mode that you pick. So activity cards, they could have been done better, but I've seen much worse. Like much worse. Now the best part of the PS5 experience of this game, the Dualsense. You get to drive on 3 different surfaces in this game, and that includes gravel, asphalt, and snow, and each of them got a different vibration pattern when you drive. That adds a really good feel to the game, but it's a feature that I would love to see in almost every single game that has wheels. There is also a vibration for the exhaust every single time it goes off, and it goes beyond that. Like making a turn gives one side of the controller a more intense vibration pattern to simulate the weight of the car. Or when you land a jump, you can feel the impact when it lands. And the only underwhelming part of it, crashing has a vibration pattern, except every single crash feels the same. So no matter if you hit a tree or a concrete wall, it'll feel the same. Now I don't know how it feels like to hit a tree or a concrete wall, but I would assume the different sizes and shapes of the objects that you run into would have a different feel when you run into them. Again, I assume, and may I never know, so I'm not complaining about this. They also use the controller speaker in this game, which is amazing. Basically, for almost every vibration in the game, there is a sound that accompanies it to take it even further. Here are some, if not most of them. The triggers are also used in this game. Of course, it's a racing game. At all times, the L2 is active with no resistance until about 75% through, and then the rest of the 25% has complete resistance. The R2 on the other side has no resistance until you damage the car. Once you damage it lightly, a very light resistance will gear up in the middle of the trigger with no resistance beyond that. So basically, it feels like a little bump in the middle of the R2. And if you suck at driving and you put heavy damage on your car, the R2 will go into full resistance mode until you finish the race or total your car. All of that is great, but I wish the R2 had a resistance from the beginning that resembles a gas pedal, but I guess we'll see that in other games. If that works, I'm not sure yet. We're yet to see something like that. Dualsense use in this game, it's amazing. And it's hands down the best Dualsense optimization from a third-party developer so far. The trophy list in this game is a smooth one. I ended up platinum in the game, which took about 40 hours, which sounds like a lot, but really there's no grind in this game, so if you're really enjoying the game, the time gonna pass by quick as you platinum it. There is no tracker integration in this game like in Astroworld as far as tracking the trophies through the trophy list. There is an in-game stats menu which shows you a lot of your progress, but the progress for a few of the trophies cannot be tracked within that in-game stats menu. If you want more details on the trophies, I left a trophy guide in the description down below, so you can go ahead and check that out in case the platinum matters to you. Loading is pretty fast in this game. It takes about 5 seconds in order for you to load up a location, so that's beautiful, and there is no sign of 3D audio in this game. So while the optimization in this game lacks in certain spots, it really shines in others. So it's just to pick and choose for what really matters to you. The visuals are good, the activity cards are just okay, the DualSense optimization is top notch, The trophies are good, fast loadings, and no 3D audio. So as far as the PS5 optimization go, I was torn between a 7 and an 8, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7 or a green light. Again, this is not a review for the game, but for how the game communicates with the PS5. Thank you for watching. Like if you like, and the sub would be nice. Amen. WRC9. Later.